Hello and welcome. I'm Nicole Arrington, coming to you from Highland, Montana with Big Sky Cards. And today I have a fun card to show you. It's another fun fold, and it's called a balcony fold, which just looks really cool. So, and I am using the Petal Park cards, or punch and stamp bundles. So I'll kind of put this aside and we'll go ahead and get started. So what I have is a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 5.5. You could have done this with a piece that's 4 1/4, but that just seemed a little bit more complicated to me on the sorting the pieces stuff. So that's what I've got. Okay, I am going to take my cut and emboss here, and I am going to emboss that right on the 2-inch mark. Oh no, I don't have my bone folder. Let me grab that. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna just crease it right there on the 2-inch mark. Okay, then actually I'm gonna have to get that back out because I've got some more pieces. We've got, okay, so I have one piece that is 5 by 1 inch, and I am going to score at a 1/2 inch, 2.5, and 4.5. Okay, and then I have, oh boy, well this will just tell me, piece that is 4 by 2.5, and there I am going to score on the 1/2 inch, and then 4, so right at the middle, 2, and then 3.5. Like so. Alright, so with all of these pieces I'm going to fold that in half, and then I'm going to fold that inwards and that inwards. Fold that in, fold that right there on the center, and then fold that in. Okay, so then I've got a lot of pieces and parts. Let's see, let's go to town. Actually, probably going to start with this piece. I'm going to put a piece of Poppy Parade that is 1 3/4 by 3/4. And then I will do the same with this panel here. Okay, and then I have little 1/2 inch pieces that are 1.5 inches long. I'll just go right here. Help me with all my paneling. Alright. Then I'm doing all the pre-paneling beforehand. So here I've got more Poppy Parade. It is 1.5 by 2 1/4. Ooh, did not cut that correct. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go trim those for us. Alright, I am back. It turns out my mistake was my piece of cardstock. So I come back to having told you the wrong dimensions. You need 2.5 by 4.5. And this will be scored on the 1/2 inch mark, 2 1/4 inch mark, and then the 4 inch mark. Okay, I just did my math wrong, obviously, when I was cutting, because I want these 1 3/4 inch in dimension. So I will go ahead and fold that. Fold, fold, fold. Okay, but with those folded, I will be able to glue these pieces. So this was 1.5 inches by 2 1/4. Oh, I want that the other way around. Okay, and then when I get to my DSP, it is 2 by 1 1/4. So we like that, and we like this. Like so. All right. And I'm actually going to put these on as well. So the Poppy Parade is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And my DSP is 5 by 1 1/2. So we'll go ahead and put those panels on. Like so. Alright, and then we're going to get to the fun part. That has to go on second. This one can go in, and so this is going to make kind of our box. That first corner is going to just go right here on that corner mark, and the second one will tuck in and go on that corner. And so it'll just kind of make a little box. Okay, so it'll lie flat like that, and then it'll pop open like that. Okay, and this is just making those boxes, and so and then I'm gonna stitch those little panels in. You could put these panels down beforehand. It doesn't really matter too much. I just wanted to maybe cover up the little tabs that I have in there. Although I can't do that with this one, so it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue on both of those, and then line this up accordingly, like that and like that. And while the glue dries, you do, well, there's a little bit of give. You probably do want to bring it up and down like that. Okay, and then you can kind of see I've got the multi layers going on with my card, which is so cool. So now what we're going to want to do is, now I want to do my decorations. So I'm going to use my Petal Park stamp set, and I'm going to pull this out. like so. Put that back in there. So if I look how this is done, it'll want it to line up like so. So that's how I'm going to want to stamp onto my piece of paper so that my stuff all aligns. And I'm going to get some Daffodil Delight and Poppy Parade. Don't know if my poppy's big enough. It's not unless I go upside down. Just grab a different piece. I'm gonna have to get a new package. I'm like at the end of it. All's good there. And then some Melon Mambo. Is this piece big enough? There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside. And I don't know how many of these I want, but we'll go for extra. Worst that's going to happen is I don't use them all. So I'm going to do 2 sets. One there. And I wonder, see, here's my questioning. Okay, so I can line it up. All right, I would be able to. So, there, next time I don't have to punch. So I can turn it over, because it's based on my size. I can do that. Alright, do that again. Push down hard, give it a nice firm. There. Alright, there we go. Kind of put that away. Set everything up here. Get these all punched out. But I love how these just like work together. I love a good stamp punch set. I mean, dies are great, but stamp and punches are even better. They work faster, they're quicker, and you can produce so much more. Alright, so I got that. And that. Alright. So I'll set that aside. Set those aside. And I got a stack of punches over here that I need at. And then I am going to use that punch. I can't even remember its name, but we want the leaves. And I really want that tall leaf, so I'm gonna cut this piece in half. Tell you what, I do want one of the other ones too. Turn it over. Alright, So let me check out the width. I can get away with about 1.5, looks like. Anything less won't work, so I'll cut that down to 1.5. Hey, I got 2 of them. Alright, so what I'm going to do is cut a whole bunch of these. I guess punch. Because I want a lot of those long stems. Flip that over. We're going to use these to decorate our card. You know, not only do we got this cool box set up, but we also are going to decorate it with these flowers. So, I don't know if I want one of those or not, but take this and I'll just kind of stitch them on, glue them on. And then I'll put some in here in the front too. Whew. Excuse me, I've just got the sneezes tonight. And then I'm putting those kind of at an angle and I'm just pushing those down so they stay put. And then we've got to decide how we decorate. Maybe not. Kind of like that. And then down here I might do, oh, well never mind, I'm going to take that. Oh, I have 2 of those. I should, somewhere. So I'm just kind of laying it out to see how I like the look of everything, how I want things to change. Okay, I want to put a little butterfly up there, so that's why I want a smaller flower here. That looks okay to me. There we go. And then I'll kind of decorate the front with some of these. Like that. I think that'll work. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of give the petals a little something and kind of glue them into their spot that I've determined. And then I like that one on that one. Like that. So I am just curving those up like that, like that. On top of that one gets we'll get that. Just keep on going. Oh, maybe I should have this on this side. And this one on this side. And then I'll flip-flop those like that. Okay, works for me. Who knows? Glue that there, and I think I want it attached on that little stem. And look, isn't this, I think this is so cool that this is just like another thing to do with the leaf stem. Okay, so right this second, that's how that looks. And then I will just attach these. Oh, I like it. Fell kind of crooked, and I like it even better. Alright, like that. Alright, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go die cut a butterfly, and I will be right back. Alright, thank you for being so patient with me. I went and die cut a little butterfly that I'll be able to stick right here. I mean, ta-da! I know. Just like so. And he can be fluttering away. I have die cut him from Brilliant Wings, but you know, there are several, Stampin' Up! Has several different little butterflies, and so use whichever one you've got. No need to necessarily use this one. And again, like my DSB paper, I am trying to clean stuff out, so I am trying to finish some things off. So guess what? That's what I used. I am trying to clean out. Stop buying. And I am going to use the Sentiment from Sentimental Park, and I was going to use the Happy Birthday because it'll just fit on there. And then I was going, oh my goodness, what color should I pick? And you know, let's be honest. If I just use black, then I don't have to color coordinate. I don't have to think too hard. And that's exactly what I'll do. So I'll go ahead, stamp right here, the Happy Birthday. Like that. Oh. Set those up. I'll clean those in a minute. But I had to go across the other side of my table because I want to pin it this. Like that. And then get my little chopper and chop off a portion. So 1 7/8. No, not 1 7/8. Oh my gosh, 1 3/4 is how long I need it. Okay, and that can just go right across there. Oh. Thinking, I don't like the Happy Birthday. I just don't like it. Maybe I need to make it smaller. Ooh. You know, think I need to make a flower behind it. So, guess what? That's what I'll do. And then I'll crease the flower. I don't like it just floating there. Okay. Okay, so that'll kind of come down just right there. And then my flower, just go along here. Oops, need to tuck that out. Oh. Push my flower a little bit more over. So maybe instead of 1 3/4, you want a little bit longer so it doesn't cut it off, but then you have that. And the last thing I'm going to want to do, I'm going to want to decorate. Well, maybe decorate's not quite the right vocabulary, but I do want to put a little bling on my butterfly. Put one of those, put a 4 and a 3. Okay, just like that. And ta-da, you've got this amazing card. It sits up like this. Okay, and it's just so cool, and it completely lies flat for you to mail in the, you know, no additional postage. And those are my specialty. I love cards that are more are all these fun folds. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like any of the items I have demonstrated here today, please shop my online store. That link is provided below. As well as you can check out my website, Big Sky Cards, at bigskycards.com, where you could buy this as a card kit, and you would get this as it comes as a set of 4, and everything comes stamped, punched, die cut, dimensionals, etc., etc. But you do have to provide your own glue, and even that I can send you. You can purchase one of those, and I can send you one. But yes, so stop that. You know, so that's bigskycards.com. If you have any questions, you can leave that below in the comments, and or else you can email me at bigskycards@gmail.com. And thank you so much for watching. If you could give me 2 thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and happy stamping. Bye.